So today I'm going to be talking about being a first timer going to Glamis and choosing Camp Razor to be the date to go. Yeah, I'm going to work on this in the DRT front bumper while I talk to you guys about it. So we picked up, what was it? I got out there Wednesday night, just trying to get out there, kind of get out there before the crowd, which lo and behold, people start coming the week prior. Get out there. Met up with some of the guys from camping. And got there, spent the night in the Jeep because no time to unpack or anything. Got there like 3 in the morning. Thursday morning, wake up, put the paddles on, and take off. I'm gonna insert a clip. Some way, somehow, we ended up at Olds. First time out. Talked to some dudes. They'll just put it in 4 or 2 high. Just 4 throttle all the way up. Olds. After that, I got excited because I felt like I knew what I was doing. But I knew I should wait till somebody who actually knew what they were doing come out and help us learn the dunes and all that. And probably the most experienced dude that came to this was Ruben. I literally just shredded through. I rode back with them on one of the whole night. Holy shit, dude. That guy fears nothing. But yeah, he definitely was a big part of that trip. But I got back to camp, kicked it for a little bit, and more people started showing up in the group. Everybody gets here. We're all excited. We're all on to go over. And it's exactly what we do. I tell Ruben, I reiterate to Ruben, I'm a first timer. It is my first time ever in the dunes. And he says, you're greasiness. That's what we're doing. And we go. So Ruben knowing we were first timers, I think he did take us through mellow dunes. We just didn't anticipate going through actual dunes. And so at first I'm following their line. I'm following how far they get up, how far they ride up to the side of the dune and get up over, and if they go over and I go over, I'm just putting all my trust in it. And Ruben had told us to give him a little space in case he messes up. And I'm following behind this Can-Am. Can-Am is with us. Keep looking behind me, see if my brother's back there. And we go through, to go up. Sadly, I wasn't recording. We go up a dune, and I see that Ruben takes the tippy top and then goes over, where the Can-Am halfway up goes left, and I see the back end of the Can-Am just go straight down. And I knew he went right over a peak to it straight down. So I just followed what Ruben did and got over. I get over. I see the Can-Am going down, but he's on his brakes. I can see he's not gonna be nothing crazy. I get over. I stop where Ruben stops down. We're looking at Olds. The dunes are behind us. I turn around. I tell Ruben, hey, the Can-Am, he kind of went over into that a really deep pocket. You might need to go up there and see what's up. So Ruben goes up there, and I see the way he goes up. Just in case I gotta go up, I see he goes and parks right at the peak of a small little dune right there. And so I'm thinking to myself, if I have to go up, I'll go. What I'm not seeing is my brother. My brother ends up, he ended up getting some sketchy stuff a little bit farther back, but made it out fine. Ruben went over there, guided him on the route to take, and got out of there good, no problems. So me and my brother are waiting down here. We get a radio that they need help, that somebody needs to come up and help. In my head, I don't want to go up there. I'm like, fuck it, if my brother's not gonna go up, I'll go up. I take off. And I go up there and I park right next to Ruben. But I don't, in my head, I thought Ruben was facing out, like toward the Can-Am. He had gone up and over, all the way around, and then faces Can-Am, facing Olds. So I get up there and park it up. I see that Ruben has a Can-Am going in circles, gets it up to the tippy top, gets it out, parks him over the crest. In my head, I'm like, we're good, we're solid. So Ruben, I'm gonna go down through here, I'm gonna go the way you just went out. And Ruben's like, that's a little bit, it was really steep. He's like, that's really steep. If you wanna maybe do what I just did and go around, hit the tippy top, and get over that ledge and go ahead and take the same path I did. I'm like, 100%, there's no problem. So I go, and he's like, but you gotta, once you go, you gotta go, put it in 4-wheel, because you're on this, on the actual peak. So when I got in 4-wheel, got over, and went around, and as I'm going up, these group of Can-Ams on this peak, you know, the dunes are kind of like this. The group of Can-Ams go on the right side, and I'm thinking they're gonna come over and go in like Ruben did. So when I see that, I take a lower line. When I take that lower line, what Ruben did was go up, and then there, at the top, you can kind of ride out of it. I went lower, and it got really sideways. And so when I saw that, I kind of turned left, turned in, and it started going down. And the bottom of the dune, dude, stays like this. I mean, I didn't damage anything in the front, like actual front end. I did damage some other stuff, which I have a picture of. But getting down, once I started facing downwards, I knew I messed up. I knew for a fact I had messed up, and I'm going straight down. And in my head, I'm like, just throttle out. I mean, when in doubt, throttle out, get out of there. You know, just like I had done the previous day. Just go, just gun it, and you'll be able to climb the hill. See that it's like this, you know, in the dark it looks pretty mellow. So as I come down, boom, hit it. I see we got dust everywhere, but it wasn't that hard. It really wasn't. I mean, the girl in the back hit her knees against the back of the seat, which I can understand that's gonna hurt, but it wasn't that hard. So then I'm not thinking nothing of it, and my best friend Bobby next to me, he's like, you broke something. I'm like, no. And then he's like, no, dude, don't move, you broke something. So we get out, ended up breaking the ball joint on my A-arm, the half shaft, and I broke something on the actual like spindle, because they replaced that too. But I tell you, as a first timer, scared the shit out of me. Long story short, I crashed, and you know, in my head, I really am thinking that the weekend's over, it's done. You know, I'm not gonna be able to get it fixed, or it's gonna be really expensive. Tell my son, my brother has this 450. That'll be fine. It'll be fun to just try that thing. And it is what it is. I'll fix it when I get home. And Ruben comes up to me, says, "Bro, you're good." I said, "What do you mean I'm good?" I said, "This kind of crazy." I said, "Fuck that, man." I mean, looking at me, still fucking cracked my car. And he's like, "No, you pay for the parts, so put them on for free," or something like that. I'm like, "No, bro." So what I decided was, fuck it, I'm just gonna drag it in now. Whatever I break, and we'll be okay. That's what I did. I took it that way all the way to Camp Fraser. I don't know how many miles that is. I mean, if you're familiar with Glamis, you know how far that is. But we get down there, and I said, fuck it, I'm gonna leave it alone, take my whips off, park that motherfucker, and in my head, everybody's telling me I'm like 4 cars away from being in the entrance. Little did we all know that I was about 32 cars back. So I get back, you know, it's 5:30 in the morning, take a 2-hour nap, and I get back at 8. Fucking people everywhere. Everybody's in their cars waiting. They haven't opened yet, so they haven't started moving. And everybody's coming up and asking, you know, what the fuck happened, and I was just gonna drive it like that. And I said, yeah, I'm just gonna get it in there and see what they tell me. And I'm in my head, you guys remember, I'm thinking, it's gonna be maybe, what, 15, $2,000 parts. And so, I fucking sent it. I mean, I spent from 8 a.m. They picked me up at 3. Because at like 2:15 they let us know they were done servicing for the day. And I was devastated. I mean, this was one whole day lost. Not really, but one whole day lost in my head. So, get back to camp. Told you guys. I find out that they're doing a part change, so if I take the parts off, they'll change them and then just replace them myself to get back out there. And I have a clip where Ruben's just straight up, he ran those ball joints are a bitch. And I found that out the hard way. So, yeah, I mean, it was something where you think you can, or you know, you're capable of doing it. You just may not have the right tools, so get out there, start taking things apart, get to the ball joint, cannot get it, just fucking hammering it and trying to wedge something in between and get it out. Because in my head, the new A-arm's gonna come with the ball joint. I'm not even gonna worry about it. But I give up shortly after, about 45 minutes after. In my head, I'm like, I just come back tomorrow, and I'm four people away from going in. So I get back to camp, take a shower, and everybody's like, oh, we're gonna do this. I'm like, I'm gonna take a fucking nap. Slept for 2 hours. Fall asleep, wake up, it's like midnight. They're all drinking outside. Tell myself either go join or wake up at 6 and fucking make sure I get there and I'm ready to go and try to get the razor in as soon as possible so I can get it back as soon as possible. So we go. I wake up in the morning, nobody's up at 6 a.m. I jump on my brother's TRX 450, cranking that motherfucker, cold starting that bitch was a bitch, but at 6 in the morning, get on that quad, and I'll tell you something, when you work your 9 to 5 and you wake up, you shower, you go to work, it's nothing like being out there. It's nothing like being free like that, and I thought that was one of the better moments I had out there, was that it was just, it felt good, man. It felt good to just be out there, wake up and go do something. But take the 450 up there, have it parked next to my razor, they start coming out, people start showing up, and it's showtime. So they open the gates on 4th, and they're like, how are you gonna get in? Oh, I'm just fucking drive this thing in. I couldn't turn right, and I'm making a right turn. So what I had to do was turn right as much as I could, turn all the way left, reverse back, turn right, or that's pretty much straight, and I just keep backing my way into the right turn. I get in, so left turn, that's nothing. I gotta loop right to be able to get in line. And I'm like, Jesus, so I'm there, probably like a 17-point turn, trying to get it. Boom, I'm in line. Go straight in. I wait, and I'm gonna find the fellow's name. This is where shadows are gonna be a big thing. But they said they'd be right with us. I don't know if I have any. It's just seeing every fucking loads. Yeah, I don't see his name. But this dude from Razor comes up and he's super nice. He's like, hey, what's going on? What's wrong? okay. Starts writing out what he thinks it is, what we're gonna need, boom, boom, boom. Calls it in. In my head, I'm like, bro, I went through 2 belts. I held my clutch just fucking clapped. I'm just gonna, you never know until you ask. So I asked him, and I'm like, hey, dude, when you're making that list, I'm pretty sure the clutch was slipping at the end. I mean, I drove it from old to here, all with one wheel broken. If there's something you guys can look at and, throw it in, I will, let it take it. And the guy's like, yeah, no problem. We'll look at it. And so marks it down, marks everything that's needed. And this picture ever loads, I can tell you guys exactly what it was. But he writes everything down, calls in, they call it triage, which I think is cool. Calls in the triage, lets him know what he needs. And I'm just waiting, and my heart's pounding. Like, I think I have the parts. If I don't have the parts, my weekend's over. Like 2 minutes later, they're like, yeah, we got everything. He's like, alright, man. Rips off the valet ticket, gives it to me, and I'm like, man, like, do you know how much this all gonna cost? And he looks at me, and everybody's watching and stuff, because, I'm the center of attention, because that's what that guy is. And everybody's like,